So in a previous video we discussed about the ecological importance. Basically now bacteria bacteria serve as a best recycler to the environment. Now what does that mean? That why this bacteria is known as the best recycler to the environment? We consider this as a plant, right? Obviously it has taken some things from the environment, like for example it has taken up carbon dioxide and water from the environment, sunlight, all this. Now this plant will convert this energy, like it will give this energy to the herbivores. Like there's a complete food chain, right? Herbivorous, then to the carnivorous, then to the dead. Basically then this carnivores become dead. Now what will happen here, that there will be some bacteria, some saprophytes, or you can say the decomposers. They will decay all the material and return back these things to the environment, right? That's why they are known as bacteria, as known as best recycler to the environment. So now we will discuss about the economical importance. Economical importance. Basically the bacteria is very important for our economy, right? How we will discuss about this here. So before moving ahead, you must know that what is basically biotechnology. Now what is biotechnology? Biotechnology is basically like usage of genes, like alteration of the genes for the welfare of the humankind or the mankind. Basically usage of biological systems. It is a usage of biological systems, for example bacteria, for example fungi. Like we use some these biological systems in order to make, like in order to obtain some products, that that gives welfare to our humankind, for the welfare of mankind, right? We use certain bacteria and fungi and obtain products for the welfare of the mankind. Now basically here we use economical importance. A lot of things plays an important role. For example, we have some biological researches which play a very important role in the economical importance, right? For example, there are certain food products which are obtained through, which are very important for the economy purpose. Food products which are obtained from bacteria. For example, we have cheese, we have yogurt, right? These are some food items which are basically acquired from the bacteria, and they are quite important for our economy too. Then basically we have some organic compounds as well, which are basically obtained from the bacteria, some organic compounds as well. For example, we have vitamin B2, which is known as riboflavin. It is used for that. We have vitamin K, it is used for that. Even many organic compounds are made using this bacteria. We have made some enzymes as well. For example, we have streptokinase. Streptokinase is basically a enzyme which is used for the cardiovascular patients. For cardiovascular patients, because basically this enzyme is used for clotting. It is used for blood clotting, right? They are used for the blood clotting, this enzyme known as streptokinase. Then there are some antibiotics which are also made using these bacteria. Some antibiotics, basically there is an antibiotic known as amoxicillin, right? This is basically this antibiotic is made up of it is made by E. coli. Amoxicillin is a antibiotic. So basically these are some organic compounds which are obtained due to the bacteria. Now there is another process known as mining, right? Basically we extract some metals from low grade ores. Now what are these? Basically ores are the substances which we have acquired from the earth. Basically they contain the desirable elements which we desire. So basically low grade means less quantity, or you can say small percentage. Like we have small percentage of a ore, some small concentration of a desired element and we have to extract that metal, right, from the low quality ore. Now basically through bacteria we are also making biodegradable plastics are also made from this bacteria. Biodegradable means something which can be decomposed. Like the plastics we are using right now are not biodegradable. They can't be decomposed. Like it takes 1,000 years to 2,000 years in order to get decomposed, right? But through bacteria we have made biodegradable plastic, right? Basically we use it also helps in genetic engineering, right? This bacteria, basically there are some model experiments, right? First of all, the discovery, or you can say the identification of DNA was done by basically bacteria, like with the help of bacteria. Basically discovery or identification of DNA was basically done by this bacteria. Second is basically semi-conservative of replication. Semi-conservative of replication. Now what does that mean? Like basically our DNA is semi-conservative was proved by bacteria. Now what does that mean, this term semi-conservative? Consider that there is a DNA, right, and we want to replicate this. Now what will happen when we replicate this DNA, there will be a new strand and a old strand. Like when there will be replication, this will be like this, right? So in this there will be an old strand, this is the old strand, and the new strand, this is old, this is new, this is old, this is new, obviously. So that means that one strand of the DNA is derived from that old DNA. This process is basically known as semi-conservative. So it was proved by the bacteria, right? These are some model experiments through genetic engineering. Now what is genetic engineering? Genetic engineering is just a set of techniques. These are a set of techniques in which we have altered the genome in order to transfer or for the mankind, right? Now we have basically this bacteria is also helpful in savage treatment. Basically this bacteria is useful in savage treatment as well, right? Basically there are some harmful as I said, there are some disadvantages of this bacteria too. Basically it causes a disease which is a very fatal disease, botulism. It is a basically fatal food poisoning, right? It is a fatal food poisoning which is basically caused by a bacteria known as Bacterium Clostridium botulinum, right? You can check the spelling in your book too. Basically, botulism is a disease which is basically a fatal food poisoning disease. It can basically lead to death too, which is caused by Bacterium Clostridium botulinum, which it is a bacteria which basically causes this this disease. Basically, there are some as I said, there are some disadvantages too. So basically it is help, like this is responsible into food spoilage as well, right? So this was all the economical importance of the bacteria. So I hope this is clear. If you have any kind of queries, you can ask me in the comment section. I'll be very glad to answer you guys.